part 1 of this video, I shared how, when living here in Paris and college, I yearned to know the secret of many mature Parisian women who looked captivating and fabulous. I now realize that I couldn't discover their secret because I was steeped in our narrow American views on beauty and aging. But since returning to live part-time here in Paris, I believe I've cracked the code of the secret I yearned to know in college. I believe the heart of mature Parisian women's secret is that they derive most of their beauty from within, and that as they age, they focus on the part of the glass that is half full, on what they're gaining with maturity. The way Parisians tend to see mature beauty as lovely in its own way, and the way I now believe it leads to the captivating allure that many mature Parisians have, reminds me of research I studied in my class at Princeton University. Male students were asked to see a plain-looking woman in their class as beautiful and highly desirable. Within weeks, she started to become more physically attractive, and the men started competing to ask her out on a date. As a result of living in Paris and the wisdom I've gained through my illness, my beliefs about aging and beauty have changed radically. I now believe that the best beauty comes from within, and that there's nothing more alluring or captivating than a woman who is at ease with herself and celebrates who she is, no matter what her age. I prefer to have the kind of beauty that can come from things like the radiance you can have from having gone through terrible times, yet become stronger, wiser, and deeper in the process. During the worst years of my illness, I certainly could look worn out, faded, and older than I do now. But when I took personal responsibility and with time transcended the ravaging toll of my illness, not only did my physical appearance improve, but I looked and felt younger. So today, when cultivating my potential beauty, I spend 90% of my effort developing my inner beauty and 10% on exterior things like clothes, hair, and makeup. To cultivate the kind of beauty that comes from the inside out, I've found it helpful to do things like develop the different facets of allure and beauty that I can attain in my mature years, which weren't possible when I was 20. For instance, in my 20s, I wasn't nearly as alive or at ease with myself on the inside, nor did I feel such inner joy or enjoy the present moment and my life as much. I wasn't nearly as skilled at tapping into my potential. My maturing has helped me find a more extraordinary world in Paris than I did in college, and to have way more fun here now than I did then. Know who I am and who I'm not, which includes that I'm not 20 years old anymore and my body is aging. Accepting myself helps me be at ease in my skin, which is when I tend to look my best. Love and take care of myself and my body. Strive to be my authentic self and develop my unique character instead of trying to imitate someone else. Develop my unique look and style. I may seek inspiration from stylish people or from fashion trends, but I take the ideas I'm drawn toward and use them to create my own personal style. Since living in Paris, I now see a woman's mature beauty, in a sense, like delicious ripe fruit. Just as it takes ripening and maturing to bring out a fruit's peak flavor and texture, so too I now believe it takes time and maturing to bring out a woman's full beauty. I'm finding that as I ripen and blossom in my mature years and nurture my potential allure and beauty from the inside out, that I've become happier, which I believe has helped my physical appearance and allure. I'm not surprised that some research studies on happiness have found middle-aged adults to be more content than 20 and 30-something-year-olds, and that midlife tends to be the most fulfilling time of life. At age 20, I might have thought that this secret sounded too simple. But what I would now say to my 20-year-old self is, when the source of your beauty comes from within, when it reflects the rich layers of who you've become with maturity, it can be a surprisingly intoxicating, powerful form of beauty. Look in the description below for links to buy my book and to subscribe to my videos, including my other Parisian Babe videos.